everybody, Cinema Sickness here with your daily sickness video, and happy Tuesday to each and every one of you. Hope you guys are having an absolutely fantastic week thus far. Me coming down with a bit of a cold. I don't know if you can hear my voice. I'm really hoping I don't get really sick. That would be awful. I'm hoping that this just passes. Cinema Sickness Jr. had a cold over the weekend and passed it on to me, unfortunately. It's one of the downfalls of having children is the fact that if they get sick, it pretty much means the adults in the house are going to get sick as well. So, of course, I'm coming down with a bit of a cold, but hopefully it passes. We'll see. I don't know, but having a cold hasn't stopped me from doing some cinema hunting, and we got some cool stuff here to take a look at. All goodies from Goodwill. So, let's see what I got. All right, so first up here are actually 3 CDs. The only one that's not a soundtrack is the Judy Garland Christmas album. I'm pretty excited about that. In fact, I hate a lot of Goodwills do this. A lot of Goodwills, they price their CDs at one price. Whether it's one of the Goodwills by me prices them at 99 cents. The one in my town prices it at $1.97. So they'll do that. They'll have pretty much like a set price for CDs pretty much all year round. Until Christmas comes, and then for whatever reason, they're like, we're going to charge an extra $1 for Christmas CDs. I mean, I know why they're doing it, because it's seasonal, and they think, well, it's Christmas, the Christmas season, people are going to want to buy these now, because it's Christmas music, so we're going to charge a little bit more. I think it's kind of asinine. I mean, I get why they do it, or sure, supply and demand, whatever, but, I don't know, just price them the same as the rest of your CDs, like, really? You're going to have to price... Because what's even worse is then, like, after Christmas, they'll keep them out. It's not like they take them and put them away. They keep them out, and you got all this stuff after Christmas that's like $1 more. It's like, well, is that stuff you're going to sell? I don't know. Anyway, it's ridiculous. So I paid $2.99 for this, but you know what? Had I come across this for $5 in Walmart, I would have grabbed it. So I did pay the $3. So Judy Garland Christmas album. This is pretty cool. It has, classic stuff like Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas and whatnot. A bunch of other stuff sung by Judy Garland, and a lot of stuff by her, and lots of her duetting with her and somebody else. And I have a few stuff on here, like some music from Mel, is it Torn? Am I saying that name right? I'm trying to look at the not cursive. No, Mel, is it Mel Torme? Torme. Jack Jones and Liza Minnelli, which is pretty cool. So, awesome. Very, very cool. Definitely had to grab this for my my CD collection. I love Christmas music, so I had to pick that up. All right, this I was intrigued by. I might not have bought this if it wasn't for who this is. If it was like any other Disney pop princess, whatever, I would have probably skipped this, but I grabbed it. And that is Christy Carlson Romano, Greatest Disney TV and Film Hits. Yes, that is Ren from Even Stevens, who I am absolutely in love with. If you guys grew up watching Even Stevens, see, I didn't really grow up watching Even Stevens. I got into Even Stevens when I was probably too old to be in Even Stevens, but honestly, before Shia LaBeouf went like absolutely nuts and crazy, I thought he was a really good actor, and I loved him in Even Stevens because I thought he was really funny in the show. He was the reason why I even started getting into that show at all. But of course, I kind of had a crush on his sister, Ren. I thought she was pretty hot as well. And if any of you guys grew up watching Even Stevens, or you're a fan of Even Stevens, and you haven't looked up Christy lately, check out some photos of her. She has she's grown up and had some plastic surgery, but in the right places. She's looking pretty good. And if you guys haven't seen Mirrors 2, it's a really bad movie, but worth it for her scenes alone. So, Christy Carlson Romano. Had to grab it because it was her. This is basically a soundtrack. It's a soundtrack compilation. There's a song called Drive-In, which is a new song just for this that she did. But there's a song from Princess Diaries 2, from the Disney movie Xenon Z3. I never even heard of that. She covers Colors of the Wind from Pocahontas. There's a song from Kim Possible. Another song from Kim Possible, a song from Even Stevens, and a song from Teacher's Pet. Plus, it actually comes with 2 bonus videos. So there's actually this is an enhanced CD. So I'm like looking at her beautiful picture on the back, and I can't even talk to you guys. So I'm in love. Had to grab this. Just had to pick it up. I listened to it. Can she sing? It's typical Disney pop crap, in the sense that very rarely does Disney have a star, and I think it's usually because they're not hiring somebody based on their singing skills. They're hiring like an actress, and then turning them into a singer. And the problem with that is the fact that 99% of the time, the people who they make turn into like a singer and try to make sing and whatnot, pretty much all are very just mediocre. It's somebody who doesn't sound absolutely awful. It's not like, you're listening to somebody singing in their car and you're just like, oh God. But it's not like you're listening to somebody who's like really talented either. It's just mediocre. It's somebody who doesn't sound awful, but they don't sound good either. They're just kind of like, eh. Like, you can tolerate them, basically. That's what a lot of Disney pop like is. Like, I've heard it's very rare that I'm like, oh, that girl can sing. Usually I'm just like, wow, that's really mediocre. And it's more of the same with this. I'm sorry, as much as I love her, as beautiful as she is, mediocre singer, but still very very cool. Had to grab it. $197. Had to pick that up. And then I grabbed the soundtrack to Heart and Souls. Very cool. It's been a while since I've seen this movie. In fact, I barely remember what this movie was even about. I should probably rewatch at some point. But another $1.97. I did not have this soundtrack yet, so of course, if I had the movie, I gotta have the soundtrack. Very cool. I'd pick it up. Not one I come across ever, so awesome. All right, now onto the cinema. This right here, I'm gonna show you first, but probably the best. Probably doing the best right here. This is probably the best for last, just because this was something that I was kind of ticked about. I love you guys. You want to see this? You're gonna know I love collecting this format. It's become my favorite format to collect for. And there was one of these on Listia, and I always set reminders on my phone saying, to remind me to check Listia at maybe like 5 minutes before an auction I want to bid on ends. I forgot to set a reminder for this auction. The auction came and went, and I was so bummed because it was something I wanted. It's getting to a point now where I come across less and less of these that I need, because I kind of have all the sort of the major one, like sort of the more common ones I have. I'm now trying to find maybe like ones I just don't come across very often, and it didn't go for very many points, like because nobody really wants these things. So it went for a very little amount of points, and I was so bummed that I forgot to bid on it and didn't get it. And that is the UMD video release of Surf's Up. I love this movie. My wife and I still to this day quote the sea urchin who's like missing, broken, missing. But like, what does he say? What do you say? Like dance or something like stepped on me. He was dancing all over me. It was so funny. I love the sea urchin. Again, my wife and I always quote it every time we go to like an aquarium or something. And there's a sea urchin. One of us always like just starts saying it. So I like this movie. I thought this movie was actually pretty good, to be honest. And it's here we go. You want to talk about Ian Stevens? Some more Shia LaBeouf in this one. So, yeah, I thought this movie was pretty good. I think it's underrated. I wouldn't say that it's like a CGI masterpiece. It's not one of the greatest ones out there, but I think it's above mediocre. Like I said, when it comes to CGI movies, you have some of your greats like like Shrek and Ice Age, and we're not even talking about Disney Pixar, because I put them in a whole other category of like amazingness. But again, like Shrek, Ice Age, I'm drawing a blank. There's more than that, but movies like that do very well and are very good and spawn a whole bunch of sequels and are really good CGI animated movies. And then you have ones that are just very like Everybody's Hero, and there's a whole bunch more, like B Movie. And it was a Fly Me to the Moon or something with the flies going to space. Like, okay, not the best, but I think Surf's Up is definitely up there. It's not one of the bad ones. It's maybe not one of the greats, but it's definitely good. If you like CGI animated movies, I would recommend actually checking out Surf's Up. I thought it was pretty good, and good story, funny, good characters, and so happy to have it on UMD. And I'm so excited when I came across. I lunged at it, even though I was the only person looking through the movies. I literally lunged at it because, like I said, I had just missed out on one of these like last week. So it was pretty cool to come across it. The cinema gods were smiling down upon me and saying, "We know you missed the Listy auction, but here you go." So very cool. And 197, awesome score. So save myself some Listia points, and only had to pay $2 for this. Sounds good to me. All right, now on to some DVDs here. So first thing I grabbed was Sesame Street, A Sesame Street Christmas Carol. Very cool. Yeah, just what I need, another version of Christmas Carol. I've mentioned before, I have like 72,000 versions of Christmas Carol in my collection. Every TV show put out like a version of Christmas, an episode of Christmas, an episode feature based around the Christmas Carol, or a TV special based around the Christmas Carol, or there's a movie on it. Like there's so many. I need to do an updated video showing off all my different Christmas Carol releases, because as I've said before, I have a lot. I did a video like years ago showing off all my different Christmas Carol releases. It has grown. It was like doubled in size. So one of these days I'll do an updated video on that. Maybe, I don't know, it's going to kind of late this year, maybe next year. But here's another one. And I was really excited about this because now that Simmons Jr. is watching stuff and he can watch stuff with me. This is only, how long does it say? It's only 45 minutes. He can definitely sit through this. So I think he's going to have a lot of fun. And there's Melmo. He doesn't call Elmo. He calls him Melmo. So he loves Melmo. So I think he's going to really enjoy this one. I think I'm going to have fun watching it with him because I like Sesame Street. So very cool. In fact, have you guys watched like modern Sesame Street? It's not bad. I was surprised. I've been watching some of it with Simmons Jr. Like just going on YouTube, just to watch something with him on my phone or something like that. And I'm watching. I'm thinking, I thought this was going to be like really bad. I like it because I think what they realize now is that adults are watching this as well with their kids. So they throw in some humor that's, I want to say, it's not dirty or anything like that necessarily, but humor that's probably going to go over the heads of a little kid. They're not gonna understand what little toddlers aren't gonna understand what they're watching, but the mom and dad might get a laugh out of that, whether it's a reference to a movie or something like that. I think I was just watching one where Grover was he Iron Grover or something like that. He looked like Iron Man, but he had like an iron. His face was actually an iron, and he was in a like a laundromat. It was pretty awesome. I was like, that's cool. Stuff like that, little jokes and stuff they make. I was surprised. So modern day Sesame Street, kind of cool. I gotta say. All right, this I grabbed because even though you're gonna see this and think, wow, the disc was in good shape. It was. This I paid. This I paid $2.97 for. Maybe it was because it was Disney. They charged me another $1. I don't know. But this is George of the Jungle 2, the non-Brendan Fraser George of the Jungle. And look at it. It's an old rental from, I believe this was from Movie Gallery. Look at that. Oh, remember Movie Gallery? Oh my gosh, that's awesome. I don't have my Movie Gallery card with me. I still have my Hollywood Video card, and I have my Blockbuster card. I don't have like my Movie Gallery card or anything like that. I really want to start I don't know how I would ever do it. Maybe I should put the call out to you guys. I really want to have like a collection of old movie rental membership cards. Like I would love to have just like them displayed somewhere, and like even cards for like places that aren't even around here, like little mom and pop stuff. So maybe I'll put the word out to you guys. Maybe I'll do a video of it. But hey, right now before I do that, because who knows when we'll get around to that. If any of you guys have any old movie rental membership cards lying around that you have no interest in, you're not nostalgic for them, you don't want to keep them, they're just laying in a drawer somewhere, you don't want them, let me know. I'll send you a little I'll send you a prepaid envelope and you can send them to me and I'll hang them up somewhere. I really want to start doing that. I think it'd be so cool to have them all hanging up somewhere. So contact me, get to me if you have any of those. But anyway, yeah, it bums me out. I got rid of my Movie Gallery one. Anyway, sidetracking. Yeah, I know, I get on these tangents. But George of the Jungle 2, the reason why I grabbed it for $3 is just because I don't come across this ever. It's not something I see very often. It's just one of those titles I just don't see out in the wild. And it was $3. Surprisingly, even though I looked at this and went, this is not going to be in good condition. It's an old rental copy. The disc was scratch free. It even has all the inserts and stuff in it. I was like, that's pretty cool. So scratch free, inserts, all that good stuff. I just picked up a backup copy because it's rare, at least for me. This is cool. We have a Christmas Classics series, Jingle Bells. Very awesome. I have this on VHS. I actually have a VHS that has 3 different stories on it. This is one of them, so just need to get the other 2. Maybe. I might only need to get one. I didn't look it up yet, but I want to say I might have now 2 of those stories within that VHS set. So I might actually only need to get one more of these. Don Knotts, Jason Alexander, and Shelley Long. Very cool. So I don't know if this is going to be any good. I haven't watched that VHS tape yet, but I grabbed it. It was actually, wow. Again, Christmas, $2.97. I guess they do the same thing with their, yeah, look at that, $2.97. Anyway, yeah, another $2.97. So I guess they did the same thing with their Christmas DVD DVDs I did with the Christmas CDs and marked them up another dollar. Why? The Georgia Jungle was another dollar. I'm not sure, but anyway, very cool. Then for $197, the proper price, I grabbed Scholastic Video Collection, The Wheels on the Bus. You guys know I love these. These are great. Cinematicus Jr. was not so into this. I put in a Christmas one I have. He didn't really like it so much. I think it was just because it's a little slow. It's not like, you know, little kid who wants fast-paced action, bright colors, shiny things, loud noises. This doesn't really have that. It's these are definitely slower paced, but if you like animation, these are pretty cool to pick up. I got a whole collection of them now. I love it, so I had to grab that. And this was also $2.97, but I know why, and that is Ben 10 Ultimate Alien: The Wild Truth. And the reason why they charged me $1 more is because it's a 2 DVD set. A lot of times they don't catch that, which is awesome, but when they do catch it, they'll usually mark the price up a little bit. So whoever's putting these out most likely just saw that it was 2 discs and charged an extra $1. But they were in perfect condition, so I had to grab it. Very cool. I have all of Ben 10 Alien Force. Do I have all of Omniverse? I'm not sure if I have all of Omniverse. I have 2 DVD sets of that. I'm not sure how many there were, but I have the complete first, second, third, and fourth season. I have Secret of Omnitrix the movie. So I'm getting into Ben 10 and had to grab this. I didn't have any Ultimate Alien yet, so very cool. $3. Good deal. So, all right, guys, there you go. That's it. That's all the goodies I grabbed from Goodwill. Lots of cool DVDs. So excited about picking up Surf's Up. And some cool CDs here. And an absolutely beautiful woman who I'm absolutely in love with. Anyway, all right. So a lot of tangents today. A lot just went off in a lot of weird directions. Anyway, guys, all right, that's it. So like I always say, thank you guys so much for checking this video out. Be sure to hit that like button down below. Also, if you're not already subscribed, please do. I do a brand new daily sickness video every single day. So if you want to do a new video for me every day, then hit that subscribe button and you'll get one. And also, if you're watching this video over at Cinema Sick, or if you're not already watching, why have I been messing up my exits recently? Have you guys noticed that? It's like my brain's somewhere else when I'm like exiting these videos. If you guys are not already watching this video over at cinemasickness.com, if you're watching this on YouTube and look down below in the description, you'll see a link to cinemasickness.com. Click on it. Head over to cinemasickness.com. Check it out. There's a lot more to see there than just these videos. I got my whole collection listed there and stuff. You can check it out. So head on over there, guys. All right, that is it. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.